What's up, my peeps? A little late, but I think Phoenix Flexin finally came out and said that Rubberz is made with AI. I don't know how much he said was made with AI, but looks like the fans are turning on him. You know, I do want to look at it and hear exactly what he said. Now there's been a bunch of breakdowns. See, this was 9 days ago. There's been a bunch of breakdowns of people saying, "Hey, this is AI." And I can't remember what they said he used. It wasn't Suno. Now I know a lot of people use Suno, um, and I think Suno is a great tool. My honest opinion, as far as AI, I think it's a tool. Just like everything else. But you know, I guess the question is, should you disclose that you're using AI in your music? And honestly, that's up to you if you want to disclose that. So, but I do want your opinion. I do have a poll. It should be up of me asking. If you see the poll, please participate in it. Make sure I get it up there. I think it's already up there. All right, there we go. Let's go on these videos because this dude broke it down pretty good.
Swiping cars and selling bricks.
Oh man, it looks like grand opening, grand closing for Phoenix Flexin, man. Y'all know Phoenix Flexin, man, the one that made the viral hit song Rubberz. Man, he done canceled his whole daggone tour. Holy
Damn, he canceled the tour? Shit. Oh, exposed for AI. Upcoming tour canceled due to low ticket sales. So what's it, low ticket sales or the AI? I mean, I think people are really turning on him for this.
man. After this dude Medicine exposed him, man, he broke down how this song is simply AI, man. You can't get around it, man. He made some huge mistakes when he did that song. This is crazy, man. This is a certified engineer. Man, he broke.
Now, do y'all think he should have disclosed that it's AI and been like, hey, I just want to let everybody know this? I mean, how do you say that? I mean, how do you lead off with it? Do you just let people know it's AI or? I mean, I know they have different different ways you can let people know, but I mean, do you put it in a song? I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Broke it down to the T, man. And y'all know Phoenix Flexin was not going for
not use Suno. They did not use Rubberz.
So it wasn't Suno.
Is entirely AI generated, and him and Perp are lying about it.
So it's entirely AI generated. Okay, that changes things a little bit. I thought it was like a little bit AI generated, but they're saying it's entirely AI generated. God damn. I mean, shit. It is a catchy song. It has grown on me.
There's no AI on this.
No AI on it. You freestyle Rubberz?
Yeah.
What?
They did not use Suno. They did not use.
So he said. So he was. Oh, okay. So it looks like he was saying that there was no AI on it. Oh, okay. I honestly think it's tough situations. Like, do you? I mean, AI is a hot topic, especially in music right now. I mean, I don't know if you can afford not to tell people that your whole song is in AI, unless you just know how to really cover it up. And it looks like he did a shitty job of covering that it's all AI. So it wasn't Suno. It wasn't. I don't even know what was that. Udio.
They used something called Treblo, formerly known as Sonato, which is a new free online music model. And he actually exposed this on accident himself before Rubberz even came out. He posted a snippet of a song where he forgot to remove the Sonato tag.
Oh no! Damn. Okay, so he posts a snippet, and yep, I've seen songs that are made with Suno. It has the little Suno attachment to it. So I guess people started digging, and he never took that part off. So I guess that's what kind of ended it for him. I wonder if he ever. I know they said that he said he never used AI, but I'm going to look up the interview
from the file name. It's also really strange that Treblo used to be called Sonato and they rebranded to Treblo 2 days before Rubberz was released. And 2 days before that, he was getting accused of using Sonato for a different unreleased song. Makes me wonder if they're closely tied to this company.
You know, I would say when I listen to it, it does kind of sound, AI-ish. I'm not gonna lie, yo. I can't. You know, I just didn't want to, you know, put that on anybody and just be like, nah, this song is AI. I remember it people were buzzing about it, talking about it, like, oh, this is AI and all that. You know, I just didn't want to put that on the guy because I never, you know, heard the song. When I heard it, it did give off that AI feel. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know, it's something about AI. It's just like when you're watching, I mean, with pictures, it's nothing's moving, obviously. So AI's gotten better, so you can kind of tell. It's harder to tell on the photo, depending on what you're looking at. In my opinion, it's like, what am I looking at? So if I'm looking at something in particular, you know, I can tell if it's AI. But if it's something like in passing, you know, I might not, you know, pay attention that it's AI. But like a video and the way that people talk, the way that the AI does the voices, it kind of has a certain, for lack of better words, like an accent on it, the way they enunciate the words. And you can kind of tell that, I mean, it's AI. So, and even with the song, it's interesting because the way it sounds sonically, it gives off that AI feel. I can't lie.
Somehow, or trying to cover their tracks ahead of time. But for now, I'll show you how I know they used a Treblo. All right, so the way this works is first you add tags, then there's a lyric box where you just tell it what you want the lyrics to be about. So I'll show you what it sounds like. Diamond watches tipping on my empty wrist. I guess money was the... Yeah, so as you can see, it sounds just like the vocal on Rubberz, but that's not even the juicy part.
I mean, this dude just went on a full breakdown, man. I mean, Phoenix, you cooked, man. I mean, damn. I mean, is it that big a deal? I mean, shit, I don't know. I mean, if you come out and say it, I mean, people are gonna, you know, talk shit about it, but I think since it is a hot topic, especially with music creation, and it gives off mixed reviews, I think you gotta come out and be like, hey, this AI. I mean, that's what Tyga's doing. We'll get into Tyga later. But I'm gonna
get there next. So after messing around with this model for maybe 30 minutes with this very vague lyric prompt, I started to notice that it very consistently spits out exact specific bars from Rubberz, way too many, way too often for it to possibly be a coincidence. Very important context real quick. You might be wondering, is Rubberz feeding back into this model and causing it to spit out these bars and sound like Rubberz? And the answer is no, I know it's not, because I replaced Phoenix with Eminem using the exact same prompt and it still spits out all of these exact bars. So the lyric generation component of this model is completely separated from the artist tags. The artist tags do not influence the lyrics whatsoever, and I will show you proof of that. Diamond chains hanging heavy now by a heavy diamond chain. I see your face in the champagne bubbles, still seeing your face in the glass. Pockets thick with plastic, my pockets getting thicker.
Man. Well, I mean, it's pretty, I mean, we're at that point. I think he already admitted it. Let's see. I think he admitted to using AI at this point. Damn, see, this loser got to see. Oh man, I think people were really angry. I mean, let me know what y'all think. I think people were really angry at the fact that he was denying it for so long. And you know, when people see you denying something, I mean, that's my opinion. I don't know what y'all think. But since he was denying it and saying, nope, it's not AI. I did all this, I freestyled it, I did whatever. And then come to find out, like, it's, you know, I think when people lie about stuff that's so obvious, I think that's what makes people even more angry, because then you're just going to keep digging. You're like, nah, I'm going to get you to admit that you're lying about this. I think that's what a lot of it is at this point. I think it was already, everybody knew it was AI. It was already obvious as that. But the fact that he was holding on and denying it, that's what made people want to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep bringing in further evidence and further evidence. And now I think it's just backfiring on him. I think he's a great artist. I think he makes really good music. I think we're just in that day and age that, I mean, I think if he could go back, he would obviously just be like, hey, this is AI, and then just take whatever heat comes with it. But I mean, at this point, he was already too far in. I want to see that he admitted it, though. Shout out to Curtis King. He's already talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. Shit, especially in the music world. Tyga's already admitted to using it.
Phoenix Flexin is the biggest talk on the internet right now because, okay, the more people normalize AI and let it be okay with it coming into content creation or coming into music or whatever part of life, that shit will start replacing people. And not only is it doing that, but it's killing the environment. Every time you want to go ask Grok a dumbass question or ask ChatGPT, what should you eat today? You realize like that shit is kind of cooking the environment, and it's one of them slippery slope situations. Like
I mean, it is a gray area, man. I'm gonna be honest, it's a gray area because then where does it end? I mean, I think AI, people use so much stuff for, like you said, Grok, ChatGPT, and it definitely in music. You know what? Music is a little bit different. Music is different because even with ghostwriters and even working with someone, especially with rap. Now we're dealing with rap, and it always usually happens with rap, but AI is obviously broader and use everywhere because in pop music and other forms of music, all these artists get songs written for them. And with rap is always built on, hey, I wrote this. These are my bars. These are my thoughts. These are my feelings. And so it's definitely going to be a large pushback. AI is already getting a large pushback with everything, especially with these centers that they're building and everything. But I mean, damn. I mean, it's people are really pissed off about this.
I get it, right? ChatGPT might make a lot of shit easier, right? You trying to figure something out, you got a question that needs to be answered, or you're trying to understand.
I mean, I'm a ChatGPT guy. I mean, I admit it. Shit, I would ChatGPT some shit in a heartbeat, and get it to help me formulate my words, better. But with music, I have not. I've touched on the Suno stuff and everything like that. I played around with Suno. I do have the old school hip hop stance where it is kind of touchy on having Suno. I just for me, no, but I do think it can be a tool. So
stand a problem in front of you, you're gonna go ask the robot, the computer robot that know everything. So it's like I understand, right? It makes sense. It's easy. It's accessible. It's gonna answer whatever question you may have, but at that same time, that'd be worth it in 10 years, 20 years from now. Well, all the lost water and all the real life damage this shit might cause, will it really be worth?
Let's see. Now, when people start bringing up okay, let me be careful with this. A lot of people don't care about the earth like they claim they do. I'm not talking about this guy right here, but people don't care, bro. Just look at the way they treat our beautiful earth. They don't care. They treat the earth like crap. Unfortunately. That's what they're talking about on the jumper. Let's see.
Or you could just do AI and get a hit song for the whole year.
That's a whole. The biggest rap song from LA of the year is a song that was made in AI. Like
completely.
Phoenix Flexin.
So is Phoenix Flexin from LA? I don't know too much about him. Is he from LA? I thought he's from New York. Shit, I don't fucking know. Let's see. They say he canceled his tour. He still has a tour. The Belasco in Los Angeles, August 22nd. Let's look at it on Ticketmaster. Because they say his tour is canceled. But I'm seeing tour dates here. Oh. Okay. LA gone. He's probably still, LA, okay, he can't go to LA because LA, they real, I ain't gonna mess with him, but he can go to the Shaw. Say what's up to the Shaw. Let's see what we got. I'm not seeing his name anywhere. Okay, well, maybe Chi-Town said no. Okay, Miami, Miami people, they love that. Let's see, look, September 16th at 11. Get tickets. Man, see, he still got tickets out here. What y'all talking about, man? He going to Miami. He going to Miami, man. He got a show in Miami, dog. So Miami is still on. Oh, shout out to Fat Joe. Oh, the Miami got a nice lineup. Don Toliver. So he's performing where Don Toliver gonna be at. Get tickets. Oh, shit, I already did that. Tickets from free. What the hell does that mean? You got free ticket. Female, general, male. Damn. Well, they be taxing on the fellas out here. But I mean, shit, understandable. So he still has Miami. Still got Miami. That show isn't canceled. See, man, people are already, let's see what else. Let's see what else he can go. Los Angeles, Chicago saying nah. Kennewick, Washington. Oh, what the hell? All right, well, look, he just got Miami so far. Oh, no, here we go. Okay, Sacramento canceled. All right, that's fine. Oh, look, Bakersfield. I think he still got. Oh, that's a music festival. California just said, nah, we good. California done canceled all his stuff. Damn. Okay, so Cali, look like Cali's out the door. They said we ain't rocking with you. Is he from Cali? I was looking at that. Is he from Cali? Somebody let me know. I thought he was from this boy from LA. You know what? I was hearing his type of music. Yeah, okay. Oh, he was a member of Shoreline Mafia. Oh shit, I didn't know that. Wow. That's interesting. All right, so California said no. Arizona, they still on. That's right next to California, so we good. Let's see if we can find tickets. How would I get tickets? Discover more ticket options from the venue. I just want to see if it's still on. What day was that? August 23rd. Oh, okay. Looks like he's. Hey, shout out to Dave Blunts. Looks like he's off of not going to be in Arizona. All right. Arizona said no. And ain't rocking with him. Damn. Well, the West Coast might not be. Okay, canceled in Brooklyn too. Oh, damn. All right. So his whole stuff is pretty much done. I thought I saw him in Miami. Maybe just take a mess. Well, look, I guess the moral of the story is people are turning on him. And I really honestly believe that people are turning on him because he so heavily denied it. And now that he's trying to say, hey, it actually was used with AI, people are like, we don't want to hear it now, man. We don't want to hear it. The song is still a bop to me. I think it's still a bop. I don't know. I wish you would have given us the real story because now I'm interested. How did you really, was you just always using AI? You just were trying to see how it worked, and then the song just caught. Sometimes things just catch, especially in the music business, man. You can't control what pops or not. You can try. A lot of labels, including myself, with my label, we try to kind of make certain things happen, but man, the fans gonna pick what they want to pick, man. You can try it out, but it's real tough. It's real tough. Let's talk about Tyga. Because Tyga came out and said, I'm using AI. I would love to go to, but thank you, Billboard, because I got Billboard Pro, which I paid for. Thank y'all. I got an article. Tyga admits to using AI on new Starface album. It's no different than when Autotune came out. You're reaching a little bit, but I kind of see where you're going there, but you're still reaching, dog. You're still reaching. It is similar because a lot of real musicians had an issue with auto tune and even the beat packs and things of that nature. So you are in the same ballpark. I see where you're trying to go. Not the best, parallel I will use, but I see what you're trying to get at, Ty. Tyga is not denying AI allegations. The West Coast rapper talked to VA recently about his 80s inspired Starface alter ego and self-titled album It Spawned, which has been suspected of being produced with the help of artificial intelligence. Okay, so he used the 80 cents and guitar solo. I just feel like similar to a musician explaining how he does his tricks. Like, why are people over here explaining how they make shit that's good? He got a point. Why should I, explain how I come up with this stuff or how this stuff is made? Unless you just really want to let people in, you're doing it for content. I mean, you really don't owe anybody anything, So I'm gonna be honest, it is a gray area. So especially with AI, because it's such a hot topic, man. You can't really not afford to say nothing. Phoenix Flexin had everyone talking about his own 80s inspired single Rubberz, and then footage popped up with social media of him in Tyga studio recording the song titled Lavish. Is the album out? Is it out? When does it come up? Release. Oh shit, it's already out. Shit, I didn't even know. So it came out on the 31st. Let's take a peek. No, not Spotify for artists. I thought he released it under another name. So it might not be under this Tyga account. Oh, no, here it is. Oh, okay, so he does that. Okay. I don't even know how much of this I can play, y'all. It's copyright a little bit.
Everything feels like a dream. Miami rain, plastic baggy and
Yeah, it has that 80s feel. Did you ever have Phoenix Flexin on it? Not on this album. Let's see if they ever made that song. I'm pretty sure Tyga probably gave Phoenix Flexin some game and said, hey, look, man, you're better off just saying, look, dog, it's AI. You're better off just admitting it. So you're not dealing with the bullshit, man. How much is this? It came out on the 31st. Has it been a week already? Obviously it has because it's the 10th. How much did it sell first week? Tyga, Starface. Tyga's still very popular out here. I wonder if they have it. Look, I'm losing AI at the top to even tell me. Have not been reported. Usually DJ Academics reports on things. I guess he didn't say anything about it. Whew, excuse me. Let's see. People are already talking about it on LinkedIn. This AI stuff is huge. Man, I was on this call, Zoom call with A2IM. Shout out to A2IM. Where the label is joining them. Shout out to Daymar Music family. I'm gonna be joining A2IM and I'm very excited about it. So anyway, I was on the Zoom call and they're doing in Congress lobbying for a new bill, protect the musician. I'm saying the bill name wrong, so forgive me. But basically it's about, how they can be more involved and get rid of and kind of skirt around these antitrust laws. And, AI was a big, big subject on the call. I mean, it is scary if you let it scare you, in my opinion. But if you want to use it for your gain, I think it's better to just find a way to work with it, because AI isn't going anywhere. AI isn't going anywhere. I wonder, are AI generated songs anywhere less worthy to enjoy than songs created with other tools? So this guy has the same talk as far as Tyga. I'd rather hear a good record made with software than a boring one made by hand. The process matters and adds to the story of the music, but we still suggest output. Look, it's going to continue to be a discussion. There's no right or wrong answer when it comes to this AI stuff, but it is a hot topic. So, I mean, look, create your music however you feel comfortable creating your music, and you're just going to have to deal with whatever comes with it. If you use AI and people get angry, then it is what it is. The thing I disagree with, as far as with Phoenix Flexin, is he was an artist. He's been doing music for a long time. So I give people like that a pass. I'm just like, you're not just some random person, just don't do any type of music, and you're just logging into Suno and just telling it to make something and then releasing it. Phoenix Flexin is actually like an artist. He actually makes songs. He has a long history of making songs. So I don't think he should be judged as harshly. I do think a lot of people are just angry that, he probably did admit it at the beginning, but even still, like he's an artist. He's been making music for a long time. So it's kind of like a little hiccup. I hope it doesn't hurt his career too much. I hope he's able to bounce back from this and figure out a way to keep going. I see that the tours are canceled, low ticket sales. I mean, it's tough when you're in that spotlight, man. It's tough, especially for something that's not very positive. So I wish him the best, and I hope things get better for him, because, he's been putting in work. And now that he got his shine, it sucks that it probably came off the back of an AI song and he's under this controversy. But, I mean, what would you have done in that situation, especially if you're an artist? You've been working so much to make music, and you finally get on, and the song might have been made with AI, but, you're probably trying to use it to your advantage to, pivot and show people the real music that you have and everything like that. But you don't even get the chance, because every time you look up, people are, admit the song was AI, admit the song was AI. And, and he decided to say, it wasn't. And, now it looks like, I don't know what's going to happen. We don't know. I think most people acknowledge that it's a good song. I mean, I like the song. It's a very catchy song. But, I mean, we're in the day and age at this point that it's very touchy. It's very touchy. I don't know. I wish Phoenix Flexin the best. I think Rubberz was a good song. I haven't checked out the Starface album by Tyga, but I'm gonna listen to it. Like I said, I'm not totally against AI, so I don't really have an issue with it. But I understand how most people might feel about it. But anyway, that's just a small talk on that situation. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Try to go live more. That goes without saying. But it's Pop a Penny. I will catch y'all on the next one.